I've got a fun slow cooker recipe for you, Crock Pot Beef Burgundy, just a few simple ingredients for a really flavorful meal. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com. We're on a mission to help families eat well on a budget. We love sharing family-friendly recipes, and this is a fun recipe that you can take something expensive, I say it like this, like steak, but we're going to make it less expensive by cooking a cheaper steak into the crock pot. Now we're doing stew meat today, but you could do like cheap round steak that you've chopped up, whatever you find on sale at your grocery store, that will work. Just throw it in there because in the crock pot, everything tastes amazing, so don't waste your money on really expensive steak for this recipe. We also have a slow cooker recipe that I want to tell you about, a slow cooker cookbook. It's actually on sale right now. It's a digital cookbook, and it has a ton of favorite slow cooker recipes. So if you love using your crock pot, I highly recommend you grab that right now while it's on discount. We also keep in the description as well all the things that we use on our videos. So this crock pot that is super cute and very inexpensive is linked for you as well. We're going to start with 1.5 pounds of stew meat. Remember, you can do any inexpensive beef. We are going to just place that in the bottom of the slow cooker. Now I am using I think it's called Beautiful brand from Walmart. Any slow cooker can work for this. You don't have to brown the meat, but if you want to, you can. And what's so great about this slow cooker is that you can actually brown right into the pot before you slow cook it, but you don't have to brown the meat. Now we're just going to mix a few ingredients into the bowl. Normally I like to just dump it in the bowl, but a couple of these things I like to get it nice and whisked up. So you will have to, dirty up a bowl, but that's okay. It's dishwasher safe. We're going to throw in about 1 cup of red wine, 1 cup of beef broth. You could do water if you want to, but this just has so much flavor. I highly recommend you do the broth, or like a bouillon cube or something in there. Then let me get this out of the way. Make sure that's out of the shot for you guys. Then we're going to do 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. If you don't like using cans of cream of mushroom soup, we actually do have a homemade recipe for you that I'll link as well. That is super easy to make. We're going to dump this in. Dump this in. And then last but not least, we are going to do a packet of onion soup mix. Again, we have a homemade version for you on eatingonadime.com as well, that I'll link below as well. Then toss that in, and then we're just going to whisk this together. Get it well combined. Once it's all combined, now we're just going to pour this right over those stew meat. Let me get this to get a little bit of stuff out. I should have grabbed a spatula. That's okay though. Okay, once it's tossed in, then you're just going to add the lid. We are going to slow cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours. Anytime it's meat, I like to go on the longer end, but that's just my preference. Or you could do high for 3 to 4 hours, but again, I would recommend the 4 hours. But anytime I'm cooking with beef, I prefer to do slow, low, and slow. I couldn't think. I will see you in a few hours. While the crock pot is finishing cooking, go ahead and cook egg noodles according to the directions on the package. So I just boiled some water. I'm going to cook these for a few minutes and then drain them so they're ready to serve with the beef burgundy. Now that it's been cooking about an hour to 30 minutes to an hour before you're ready to eat, we're going to thicken the sauce. So we are going to take 1/4 cup of cold water with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. You can also use arrowroot powder. You can even use flour if you want to, but you want to mix it up with cold water first before you add it to the hot liquid. As you can see, it's hot. Then we're just going to add it and stir it in. And what this does is thickens it. If you have a slow cooker like what I do, you could turn it to saute setting and let it slowly thicken up, and then it's ready to eat. Now, if you want to add vegetables to this, this is a great time to toss in some vegetables. Today, we're not doing that, but this sauce is so good. You can throw in green beans, you can throw in broccoli, you could throw in green beans, asparagus would be really good. But just don't want to do it towards the beginning because it will, they'll get too mushy. I kind of like to leave some of the steam out of it so that way it can help get rid of the liquid to thicken. But if you're doing it for a whole hour, just leave the lid in. Man, I can't talk on this YouTube video. You can just leave the lid on and it'll naturally thicken as it finishes cooking. Okay, now I just wanted to show you it is not as liquidy, and when you pick it up with a spoon, you can see it's a little bit thicker, and that's when you know that it's ready. It should be kind of like a thinner gravy consistency, and you're ready to eat. It's nice and thickened, so we're ready to devour. Now I'm just serving it on egg noodles that we talked about earlier on cooking them. I had just drained them and let them sit while they're ready. It's great because you can make these ahead of time because this gravy will warm these back up if they're not freshly cooked, so don't stress out about that. Okay, it's time to top the meat. I'm actually going to switch to a ladle because I want to be able to get as much gravy on here as possible. So even if you don't put veggies in the crock pot, you can easily steam them, and it's great because this gravy sauce will taste amazing. Like my kids would love it if we served it with some peas, and then I'm just going to do some gravy right on top. Smells delicious. Now it's time for my favorite part, eating. Okay, let's grab a bite here. It is nice and hot. Grant, get out of my video. God. Okay, sorry, my son could not wait any longer and was getting the salt and the pepper and devouring the food. So I'm gonna take that as a compliment, guys. Your kids are gonna love this recipe. Ooh, my plate is getting hot. No more talking. It's so good and so easy to make. It's a family-friendly recipe that everyone's gonna love. It feels fancy, it tastes fancy, but it took you minutes to throw in the crock pot. So guys, remember we have our Crock Pot digital cookbook below. I have it linked for you on sale right now, plus the full recipe. And I think that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't want you to miss any of our recipes, friends. Hot Mess Carrie here. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. It's a good one. And when you make it, make sure you leave a review because we love hearing from you. I will see you next time in my kitchen for another family-friendly recipe. It's so tender. It's delicious.
Thanks, Mom.